Fair and balanced or backing big labor? I'm Brian Lilly with the Rebel.media. It's funny to listen to the Liberals defend their, pro-union, anti-worker Bill C-4. This is the one I've been telling you about for some time now. It strips away the right of workers and the public to find out about the billions collected tax-free with special status by unions across Canada. Workers wanted to know how that money was being spent. Too bad, so sad. But it also does away with the secret ballot for workers in federally regulated industries, things like broadcasting, banking, transport, and other workers across the country. Labour Minister Marianne Miachuk didn't even know that's what it was about when I quizzed her the day she introduced the bill.
The issue with the acts are that they were brought in without full consultation. The issue there was changing the percentage of cards you need for certification and easing decertification. So these things were a direct attack on the labour movement. It disrupted a fair and balanced process that was working into one that was imbalanced. So what we're doing is saying we're changing that. We're going to take it back, take a step back, have a level playing field, and then move forward from there.
But you're getting rid of secret ballot. How is that level playing field? We haven't elected politicians like that at the federal level since the 1870s.
What we're looking at is changing a number of initiatives, and one of them was to change certification and decertification rules. Those things were not asked for, they're not necessary, and that's why
so you
this
want to
bill...
keep secret ballot for yourself, but not for union members or workers?
There is no discussion about secret ballots or no secret ballots.
Now, the comedy doesn't stop there. Miachuk was prepared the next time I asked her questions on it, but listen to the exchange she had this week with John Barlow. Barlow is the MP for Foothills. It's an area just south of Calgary. He's a conservative. He supported the ideas behind Bills C-377 and 525. He supports the idea that workers deciding to join or leave a union should be able to vote with a secret ballot. Listen to his question and then the hilarious answer from Miachuk on this issue of fundamental democratic principles.
Mr. Speaker, only a few months ago, each and every one of us in this House was elected by a secret ballot, a hallmark of a Canadian democracy. However, the first piece of legislation brought forward by the Jobs Minister is robbing union members of their democratic right to a secret ballot. 90% of union members polled support a secret ballot. That's right. Why is a secret ballot good enough to elect a member of
the Honourable Minister of Employment.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The point of the legislation is to reset the framework so that we have fairness and balance. And in fact, this bill that the previous government presented included a framework which made unionization more difficult and decertification more difficult in a package that disrupted the fairness and balance of labour and industry relationships.
Fair and balanced. Marianne Miachuk would not do away with the secret ballot, not when she was an MLA in Manitoba, not when she was running and failing to become mayor of Winnipeg, and not when she ran and became a Liberal MP from Winnipeg. We haven't elected anybody at the federal level without a secret ballot since the 1870s in this country. We shouldn't be making a special exception for workers in federally regulated industries to decide to join or not join a union without a secret ballot as well. Now, supporters say, well, with a secret ballot, unions are less likely to form. Maybe that's because people are free to vote their conscience. They're free to do it without intimidation from unions. And for those that say the intimidation only comes from the employer side, well, if that was the case, secret ballot would do away with that as well, wouldn't it? It puts everyone on a level playing field and lets the workers decide for themselves without intimidation from either side. It's the right thing for the Liberals to do. They should leave that portion of the law intact. They should leave all portions of the previous laws on labor passed by the Conservatives intact. But doing away with this fundamental principle of democracy is unconscionable. But then again, you have to remember why they're doing it. It's payback for the unions and the millions the union bosses spent on extorted dues money to help the Liberals get elected.